So Michelle, when we started at Dragonfly, what was going on for you back then?
It's a really interesting question. And this was about over five years ago now, and I was at a point in my career where on paper it seemed like I had a really good position, a leadership role in a well-known company. But what I realized was that the culture wasn't really something that was working for me. And I say that because a company that really was about compassion, humanity, really caring about their people first, right? And I was finding that I was just spending my days, working on showing leadership the value of the people. And at one point, one of the leaders said to me, well, why does it matter? We can always hire new people. Why does it matter if they're sick and stressed? And this lack of humanity and really caring about your greatest asset was a big aha moment for me. And I thought about, well, how can I affect change in organizations in a broader, way? And so that's when I met Adrienne at that point. We were in an executive coaching class that was actually sponsored by my organization.
So when Michelle and I met, we were in this class. It seemed like kismet. We both were in a place where we were valuing change of some sort. And for me, the point in my life where I was also at an inflection. I was at a time where I had made really great career decisions, but I wasn't happy in my work or my job. And I realized the things that were affecting me, similar to Michelle, was this sense of culture that was kind of void of caring about us as people, who really didn't understand that we had a lot to give and we love these careers we're choosing, and yet at the same time, we're not able to bring our best selves to work. And so for me, the inflection was, how do I make a difference? How do I create something that brings people's best self to work, where people have careers where they go to work and they love what they do and they're energized, and they come home and they're still energized. And so when I met Michelle, we found this common ground. We found this thing that we shared, and we believed that no one was really doing it the same out there. No one was really creating this kind of revolution, and we could do it.
And we call it a revolution because we're both a little bit of rebels and risk takers ourselves, and we bring that into the work that we do. And Adrienne, had been, an advocate of many things personally and for causes. And so, you best described it as actually now you're going to be an advocate for organizations to bring around really healthy cultures where people are happy at work, right? You're energized. And I love that concept, right? And I, as a leader in the past, I really was about modeling the behavior. But what I found was sometimes there were limitations. And so we said, well, what does that mean for what we're going to do? How are we different from all the other organizations? So what we are really trying to work with our clients on is, really push them out of their comfort zones, right? If you're going to do work around executive coaching, or you really want cultural change and developing your leaders, you absolutely have to be pushed out of your comfort zone as an individual and as an organization. And we do fun things, we make it fun, but sometimes it's uncomfortable, but we'll hear back like, wow, like, thank you for doing that. We weren't sure at the moment, but it really sometimes it was that breakthrough moment. And I love that about what we do, and and our clients love it too at the end of the day.
Yeah, to build on what Michelle's saying, we're choiceful about what we do. We're really choiceful about the clients we work with, because the clients we work with are committed to change, to really doing something systemic and making a difference. They're committed to their people and making their organizations great places to work. So this we don't engage in just the quick fixes or band-aids. We are really looking at helping organizations do things that they want to do to achieve greatness. To create brilliant organizations that have brilliant leaders.